Hampton, and a student from Jackson Character and Leadership School, Abel Hernandez. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our show. I believe this school is what you started at your church.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had working with a prosecuting attorney, and Jerry and I were meeting because about 4 years ago, we had buried maybe 10 to 15 young people in Jackson. And it was in the course of a few years. Mm-hmm. And we were trying to do more on the front end to prevent some of the violence and some of the going astray. So we were talking, and we made the decision to open up the school or start the school to touch students all over the place. And we've had over 250 students enroll, and our focus is character and leadership. We believe the school system is doing a great job cognitively, academically, but we said if we could teach them about character, treating people right, connecting with people, reputation, your word, your bond, as well as leadership, being a leader, not a follower, we thought that that would be a niche in Jackson.
Well, I'm surprised that students are interested in actually going to more school.
Right.
Abel, why did you decide you wanted to go to this?
Oh, well, it's the Church of God, the church that I go to. And previously, we just had regular youth service. And so I just decided to keep on going. And so far, it's been really great.
What have you learned so far as character and leadership?
Well, we've talked about things like finishing what you started, covered partly by attorney George Lyons and other people at the church I go to. Also, important things like public speaking and the dangers of procrastination and stuff like that. It's good character stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you've got, how many students go to this?
We've had over 250 students enroll so far, so any given week you could have 150, 200,
wow.
However many, but students from Grass Lake, Lumen Christi, JPS, Vandercook, just all over, all come out. Where's Jacob from?
Jacob, he's from South Korea.
So students from different countries coming, so we're excited.
That's awesome. And you go to school where?
Oh, Jackson Christian High School.
What year are you?
Oh, I'm in 12th. I'm a senior.
So you have time. This is obviously, you're very busy, high school senior, a lot going on. How much time does this take into account in your schedule?
Oh, well, it's only 2 hours, and it's on a Friday, which is a casual day. It's at the end of the week, So it's very easy to go to. It's not really in the middle of the week where it's like, hard to fit in or anything.
Lee, how impressed are you with the kids that are coming through? Obviously, I assume that want to be there, want to become better people, better participants in our community.
Well, one of the things that's amazing is that the students and their parents see this as a benefit to complete the circle. They're learning about financial literacy, banks coming in, discussing with them closing, how to do a budget, what about your FICA score, so there's so many things that are so practical that I'm like, if I was their age, or I got parents, I got children, I got 10 children, so I make sure that they're there, and I think a lot of parents are saying that this is a benefit. This is equipping them to be effective participants in today's world.
Real life skills.
There you go, 100%.
Well, we had a couple minutes to talk to Abel, and I could tell he's a young man of fine character. How do you find people that actually maybe are struggling with various things that need to be going to this kind of academy?
Now, those are the children that sometimes we have problems picking them up when we get buses and stuff. Before they even get to the school, the bus driver is saying, we want to bring them back. So we say, no, definitely not. So we got some things in place that those that do come that have some challenges in the area, we have some things in place to help them out as well.
You've got guest speakers, Abel, you mentioned George Lyons. Who else helping you out?
Yeah, George Lyons. We had Lauren Kelly come from Ohio, Lauren Beavers. She come from Ohio to teach about public speaking. Marcina Covington from Eaton Corporation, she spoke just last week. Kari Willis spoke regarding leadership. So it's just a wide, I think there's some police officers coming, some firefighters coming, so wide variety.
You've got an event coming up February 23rd, 25th?
Absolutely, man. We're trying to change this world. So we'll be out at Skid Row. You ever been to Skid Row?
Well,
I've been within 10 minutes of it. But
I drove by it once.
Have you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll be doing outreach at Skid Row, just kind of helping them. These are former doctors, lawyers, actors who are homeless, just gave up on life. So we'll be out there in 3 weeks just doing outreach, helping them out, giving them food, giving them this, praying with them, but also building up our community. My wife and I and the church, we bought a house to help prisoners and jail inmates from Jackson come and get their life back together. So we're going to LA in 3 weeks to do it again.
Very good.
Wow. You bought a house in L.A.?
No. We bought the house here in Jackson on High Street. On High Street.
Do you think when you're out there you might buy a house in LA?
You know what? If the Lord leads that way,
Now,
it's a little more expensive.
Yeah,
it's a little more
for sure.
expensive.
And so, sometimes bigger problems, right, in bigger cities as well. What have you prepped your students and everyone traveling for that they are going to see?
Yep. So we got all those that are going, and we're doing planning, such as this crew is going over there.
Okay.
Some are going over here. Some may deal with depression. Some may deal with mental illness. Some may deal with spiritual problems.
Okay.
So we're prepping them if it's prayer, if it's words of encouragement, but all of them will get packets. Just uplift their life, a word of encouragement or prayer, hopefully get them on their feet so they can be successful like you, Andy.
Are you nervous? Are you going?
Me, hopefully.
Yeah, it sounds like, I would be scared. You're going to face some things that, maybe you're not prepared
Builds
for.
character, though, doesn't it?
Come on, it gives you exposure to it. And we often tell them that if Jesus was here, he wouldn't
He'd
be
go.
downtown, he'd be there.
Yeah.
He'd go there.
You brought a poster. Is this your...
Absolutely. This is a poster. I think they just showed it
Yeah.
online, but this is basically the outreach poster.
Sure.
Absolutely. That we'll be in LA. Just got back from Houston. So we're going all over the world. Going all over the world to make a difference.
We'll have to have you back on when you guys get back from LA.
All our photos and videos.
Yeah, so cool.
Absolutely.
You speak all over the world. You started some things right here in Jackson, like the Men of Merit.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
this is something that other communities want to replicate. And
Absolutely.
you've been out helping people, other
You were in Atlanta,
communities.
too, I believe.
Yeah, we went to Atlanta, was in Houston about a month or two ago. We're going to New York when we get back from LA. We'll be in New York in just a few months after that. So Jackson has really birthed us, but we're taking gifts and inspiration and thoughts and ideas and experiences throughout the world.
Do you
Thank
feel-
you, Bart, for investing in me. Giving me platforms. Come on.
Do you feel like you're doing right now what you were meant to be doing?
Absolutely 100%, man.
Yeah.
Pinch me. This is living at the highest level. But I'm thankful for my years at Jackson College and Spring Arbor University. Really, I don't even see it as compartmentalizing as that and this, because the things I've gained and learned there, I see so many students from Men of Merit, Sisters of Strength, now teaching in the program in the school we started. So it's all together.
Abel, you're still forming your future. What are you thinking? You're a senior at Jackson Christian. What's ahead for you?
Well, wherever God guides, He provides. So wherever God's going to want me to go, even if I don't have the means to do it, like the money to do it, if it's college, He's going to provide the way. So I'm just going to pray about it and trust in Him.
That's strong faith. That's strong faith.
That is very
You
fair.
started this with faith. Don't act like that's rare. That's rare. You didn't have all the financing, all the support. I know the story. But thank God God came through for you. He'll come through for him.
I'm sure he will.
Come on.
Now, I know you've been doing this for a while. What kind of results are you seeing from students that have gone through the academy?
One of the things that's very encouraging is that many of them are going to college. Many of them are going straight to the workforce. And many of them are bypassing. Many of them are bypassing the penal system. So that was our real thrust was, Jackson is better. And I can tell you, since we started the school, we've dropped our burial rate by 50%. Unfortunately, I think in a few days we'll have another one, young lady. But we dropped it by about 50% here in Jackson since we started the school. Not saying the school alone is responsible, but we do feel it did play a part.
Impact, for sure.
Amazing goal, keep people alive.
Come on.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you,
sure.
Lord.
Well, it's great to have you guys here. Good luck on your mission trip, and thanks for coming in.
I'm sure I'm going to be successful because I'm on this show. And anybody that supports this show with finances, with advertisement, amen, you'll get it back threefold, no
right.
doubt. Thanks, Bart. Thanks,
Thanks.
Andy.
Thanks, Lee. Senior pastor at Church of God, Brother Lee Hampton, and Jackson Character and Leadership School, and Jackson Christian student, Abel Hernandez. More of the morning show right after this.